Capricorns, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Capricorns this week? Firstly, you had 5 of Pentacles fly right out. Then you have the 6 of Cups and 6 of Wands. And the Emperor. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. 5 of Pentacles is the energy of feeling a little bit left out in the cold in some way. You could be being ignored by someone this week. It might be something little, it might be as simple as not getting a reply, right? It could be anything, but there's something, no, do you know what? Scratch that. It seems like something that would genuinely bother you. So it seems more like 5 of Pentacles. This is like somebody is giving you the silent treatment. Or something along those lines. Someone's just gone cold. It's more than just hasn't got back to you. It's like gone cold. It's interesting. I wonder what that's about. Then you have 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the energy of returning from the past, of my words aren't working. This could be a friend returning from the past, a childhood friend, or someone you used to be very close with. This could also be you returning to like more innocence, like your inner child. You're letting them out to play a lot more. But there's something here. This is also nostalgia, so I feel as if you could be going back to where you went to school or like an old house you grew up in, because there's kind of energy here of nostalgia, of like, but like in a positive sense, in a nice sense, because I feel like sometimes nostalgia can feel good or bad, but this is good. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the energy of victory. 6 of Wands is success, and I feel as if people have you on a pedestal this week. People are looking up to you for some reason. People are like, what is Capricorn doing? Why are they glowing? Why are they so confident? Why are they succeeding? Like, there's people just watching you, almost analysing you, figuring out what it is about you that's changed or shifted recently. I feel like you know it's like nothing apart from your belief in yourself. There's like more belief in yourself. There's more like certainty in your words. Like, I don't know, I'm getting the word like conviction, if that's right. Like, there's more conviction when you speak, but that could be the wrong word. But there's more certainty when you speak. There's more confidence, and it's more than just when you speak. It's also in your decision making and in your actions, and there's just something where your confidence in yourself, I'm even getting like that people will be jealous or are jealous this week when they see you, and it's, I guess, just their own problem. It's not your problem, but you might feel that. For me to bring this up, you could notice that people are acting in slightly spiteful or slightly negative ways, and you're kind of like, that's not very nice. Just remember, I feel like it's coming out of jealousy. Then you have the Emperor. Sorry, I'm hiccuping like crazy. The Emperor is the energy of boss. So you could be your own boss, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be working for yourself, whatever this is about. There's a feeling here of you being in control though, which is really cool, because it just means like whatever's happening, you're in control. You're taking, almost like you're taking responsibility for things that aren't even your responsibility. You're taking blame, you're taking fault, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's more like you going, I'm going to take control of this and fix it. I'm going to solve this. So it's kind of like the opposite of a victim mindset, I guess, of people going, oh, it's not my fault, it's happening to me. There's something where you're going, oh, that is my fault, I'm going to fix it. Even if it isn't your fault, you're just making everything for some reason is up to you. Almost like very, very like, if you want something done right, do it yourself. I feel like that's kind of you this week. You're not even giving anyone a chance. You're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I'd rather it done right the first time. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Sun flew onto the floor. The Fool card and the Three of Wands. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. There's a new journey beginning, there's a new start, there's a leap of faith, which is interesting because that's with the Five of Pentacles. So there's some type of silent treatment or feeling on your own, feeling left out in the cold, someone's not talking to you. But then there's a leap of faith. So either that's them jumping towards you and going kind of from 0 to 100. They're going from not talking to you, not communicating, to bam, jumping towards you. Others of you, it's you taking a leap of faith. But whatever this is about, the interesting thing is this could be about travel, because it's like expecting ships to come in with Three of Wands. There's something you're expecting, then there's a leap of faith, but then there's so many different messages this could be about, apart from like, I feel as if some of you are traveling, like spontaneously traveling. You're just like, I feel like going to Dubai. That'll be fun. I don't know, it just seems like a last minute decision. You're just like, what have I got to lose? With the Five of Pentacles, I don't know what that has to do, apart from maybe you're going alone. You're like, if you don't usually travel alone, you're suddenly traveling alone, or or you're expecting, some of you are expecting to travel alone, and then with the Fool card, it's like someone just jumps in and goes, I'll come. Not very clear on that. Clarify the Six of Cups. Whatever it is, it's good because the Sun fell on the floor. The Sun's the happiest card in the deck, so it's joyful, it's happy. Queen of Wands, Two of Swords with the Six of Cups. There is overthinking happening. You could be overthinking a situation with someone. You could be overthinking a friendship, a relationship, whatever it may be. It's almost, how do I put it? It's the most important relationship in your life at the moment. So that is your best friend, them. If it's your partner, right? Whatever it may be, it's the most important person that comes to mind when I say someone you're in a relationship with. But again, doesn't have to be romantic, could be platonic. Two of Swords is overthinking. Overthinking to the point where you can't really see what the truth is. You have no clue. You have no clue what's real. With the Queen of Wands, so you're overthinking, which is interesting. Like, are you overthinking yourself? With the Six of Cups, see, I feel as if you're in two different mindsets, because that's what you're overthinking. You're almost overthinking what role to play and who to be. Because one second you're very childlike, in a good way. You're able to embody your inner child, and you're able to listen and do what you want when you want, even if it looks silly to others, you're happy. And then the next minute you're also like, oh, but I also want to seem powerful, and I want people to take me seriously, and I want to, there's some type of like ego for some reason I'm getting with the Queen of Wands that I don't usually get, but there is that feeling of like you're switching, like wishy-washy energy. One second you're like, oh, I'm just gonna play around and have fun, do cartwheels in the grass, and then the next second you're like, oh no, I have to be serious, I have to be taken seriously. Which is interesting. I never get that with the Queen of Wands, but there's just this power. And also, like, Queen of Wands is very attractive, like physically. She's very like alluring and magnetic, and people want to look like her or be with her, if that makes sense. And I just feel as if with the Six of Cups, Two of Swords, you're very like in two minds. You're like, on one hand you want to be the most attractive you can be, and then in the next you want to just walk outside in Crocs and a bucket hat. And just, you know, like, if that makes sense, you're two different, you're trying to decide, are you happier when you're perceived this way or this way? What if you could do both though? What if you could be really attractive, right, and taken seriously, and wear Crocs and a bucket hat? I don't know. There's a really weird example. I hate Crocs. I don't know why I felt I need to say that. Clarify the Six of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands. Queen of Cups is someone very intuitive, very psychic, very emotionally intelligent, very caring, very loving. Queen of Cups is actually, when it comes to like character cards, she's the most loving. She's just got so much love. She has so much to give. Her cup is overflowing. With the Six of Wands, somebody could be seeing you in some way. Six of Wands is sometimes like a fame card. So you could be in the spotlight in some way, or you could be, people look to you. You're a speaker. Like, people listen. People look and listen. With the Queen of Cups, I feel as if there's a lot of love you're going to be receiving from someone you're connected to do with something you've done, achieved, said. Because this is success. It's also having a lot of eyes on you. I feel as if there's a lot of love coming your way once you either share a success with someone, whether that be you share a success story, or whether it be they find out and they see you succeeding. It's just like so much like pride. Like, there's so much, someone is so proud. They just want to kind of, I don't know, there's something around that of, I don't think you realised till this week. You might be a bit shocked by someone's reaction or somebody's feelings in reaction to something you are doing. Because you might not even know who I'm talking about right now, and a lot of you don't. And then there's something, I don't know why I'm getting something about a newspaper. Do they even have newspapers anymore? There's something about a newspaper, so maybe you're in the newspaper this week, and this person will then, I don't know, there's like an overflowing of pride. Like, this person then goes and buys 100 newspapers because it has you and your face in it. Like, it's so strange. But you're not, you wouldn't say this person was proud right now. You would be like, huh? They don't care. Like, is someone unexpected, or is someone that you, or it doesn't show, which is interesting because Queen of Cups is usually very, very expressive, I guess. Clarify the Emperor. The Seven of Cups with the Emperor. Some of you feel as if this Emperor is just like a facade you put on. Like, you just put on this Emperor, this crown, and you pretend to be the boss. And it feels like a character. And it's almost as if it's not. Like, you think it's all an act. You think you're pretending, and you think you're not as authentic as others. And there's something though where you're like almost ready to give it up. You're giving up the act. You're letting down your mask, and you're willing to show your authentic self. And underneath that is actually the Emperor the whole time. Man or woman, doesn't matter. You're in this, like, you're the boss. You are so solid. You are so in control of your life. There's like, no wonder people are looking to you, right? But then, yeah, you're not realizing that you authentically actually are. Maybe for a while you had to pretend, or you had to kind of tell yourself and act as if you were who you wanted to be, or as if you were confident. Now it's like, oh, I don't want to act anymore. And you take off the mask and realize, oh, actually, that is who I am now. I have become the person I wanted to be. The mask doesn't really come off. It may have been pretend to start with, or it made it felt like you were pretending. Right now, it's exactly who you are. You are this Emperor. You are completely, you're in charge. You're in charge of your life, and you're confident in it, and people are just, honestly, it's almost like people feel like lesser than you. And obviously they aren't, but it's just like the energy you're exuding is making others kind of pull back a bit. Not intimidating energy, but kind of. I don't have a better word than intimidating. But it's like people are just a bit hesitant around you because they know that you are like real. And I guess real can be scary if they are not being real. Like, there's something, like acquaintances or colleagues, you wouldn't realise it, but they're hesitant around you to speak or say certain things because they know that you, I want to keep saying for some reason like a BS detector. Like you can just detect when something isn't true or when something is made up, and so people are hesitant around you. I get you one more card for some reason. The Lovers on the top of the deck. The Lovers is a choice, and it can be a choice in love. It could be a choice between two. It could be a choice between whether to make a decision out of a place of love or fear. If there's something you have to decide about this week, make sure you are in a calm state and you're not acting out of fear, basically. But a lot of you, this is, I feel like there could be two people in your life, or there's going to be, if you're single, and it's a choice between which one is more compatible with you or which one makes more sense, which one you like click better with. With the Emperor, you're in charge. This is up to you. The ball's in your court. So it's almost like you might feel as if, oh, there's two, I'll see how it plays out. It's almost like the cards are saying, don't do that. You choose. It's you're in control. Which person is better? Which person is not better? Nobody's better than anybody. But which one is better fit with you? You get to choose. You can't just, I don't know why. Usually I'd be like, go with the flow, see what happens. But for some reason right now with the Emperor and the Lovers, it's like, take control. You figure it out. Not figure it out. I feel like you already know. But do something about it. I feel like you're going to do something about it. I get so bossy sometimes in these readings. It might be the Emperor. But it's like, you'll do something about it. You'll choose to. Instead of, maybe usually you are someone that goes with the flow. Now you're like, no, I can't just go with the flow. I have to make a move. I have to say something, act, do something. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Sorry, it was very sporadic, if that's a word. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tale Tarot Tuesdays.